Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Upon the hearing of my voice today, we have so much to give God thanks for. So many people went to bed last night with the dreams and aspiration of getting up this morning and are not numbered among the living. So whatever your situation, whatever your circumstances might be, as long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, you have much to give God thanks for. Don't forget you can join our WhatsApp group at 876-892-2079. 876-892-2079. That's where we put exclusive pictures and videos, and we have our own discussion over there. Things that can't be shown on YouTube, we put it on our WhatsApp group. Well, this morning, we want to talk about two incidents. Well, first up, we want to bring to you the attention of Roshane Barnett, the killer from Clarendon that killed his cousin and her 4 kids. Now, an update as it relates to his situation, and you can find the entire story on Nationwide, because the DPP has made an extraordinary move against Roshane Barnett. We haven't seen this in a long while, but the DPP decided to seek the death penalty for Roshane Barnett. Now, according to Nationwide News, it says, in an extraordinary move, Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, has served notice that she'll be seeking the death penalty for 23-year-old Roshane Barnett, the man accused of killing Kimisha Wright and her 4 children in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon, last week Tuesday. Barnett was remanded in custody when he made his first appearance in the Home Circuit Court on Tuesday. A psychiatric evaluation and other medical checks have been ordered. Barnett is to return to court on Friday, July 22nd. Justice Leighton Pusey presided over the matter. Barnett, who appeared in court without a lawyer, has been charged with 5 counts of murder. When asked if he had an attorney, Barnett told Justice Pusey that he would have to call his family to know what is what. A provisional assignment of a legal aid lawyer was made until further notice. Lead prosecutor Andrea Martin Swaby pointed out that she would not go into detail as it relates to the nature of the allegations. However, she stated that between June 20 and 1 a.m. on June 21, the accused purportedly used a knife to inflict wounds to all 5 of the deceased. Barnett fled the scene and allegedly deposited the knife along with other items some distance away. The knife and the other items were retrieved and identified to be the belongings of Barnett. Barnett, who is the cousin of the slain mother, was apprehended at his parents' home in Trelawney a day after the gruesome incident. He reportedly confessed to the murder in a caution statement. Meanwhile, Pusey explained that the accused man that the expedition of his case to the Supreme Court means that he will take a shorter time for the matter to go to trial. When given the opportunity to speak, Barnett complained that he is being treated unfairly in lockup. He says, and I quote, "Me no know if I the crime when me commit, but them a treat me and lick me in my back with baton. Me tell them about 2 days now, say my back a hurt me and me need to go to the doctor." Barnett went further to say, "Your Honor, the officers them nah take no talk from me still enough." Justice Pusey assured Barnett that any action taken against him in custody which is outside the law will be dealt with. You could read more into that story. But how did Barnett expected to be treated in custody? That's a big question I would like to ask him this morning. Did you expect to go into police custody and be treated like a prince or a king after murdering your cousin and her children? If he had committed the murder of his cousin alone, it would be bad and not so bad. But the fact that the kids were slaughtered by Barnett, he was bound to have a rough time behind bars. whether it be the prisoners or the police, he was definitely going to have a rough time. Now, we have seen a move by the DPP seeking the death penalty. Now, Barnett is saying that he have to know what is what from his family. If Barnett was my family, I wouldn't be looking at him. I would not be even looking at him, much less to think about getting lawyer for him. After committing such an atrocious act, Roshane Barnett have the nerve to come before the court and say he don't know what is what about his lawyer. Bro, you gotta seek legal aid assistance. That's just the plain reality. You have absolutely no heart. I wonder what he could be thinking now, sitting down in jail and being treated a particular way by those in there or the system. I know the thought of what if I should have. Those are the thoughts might be running through his head. But you see, a lot of people tend to act in anger. And clearly, after his cousin put him up for him to behave himself and start his life over, he didn't want to obey his cousin who helped him seek refuge from Trelawney. He was living with her, he didn't want to obey her. And in not obeying her, what he did? He decided to take her life. Not only her life, but also the kid's life. 4 children, including a baby. Life was snuffed out by Roshane Barnett. I hope that the system will find him guilty and he will never see the light of day again. Because an act like this, persons who have the intention of carrying out this act should never think about doing something like that. And believe it or not, this morning, I know for certain that Roshane Barnett, wherever right now sitting down in jail, will be thinking, why did I do it? But as the saying says, a little too late. But let me know what you think in the comment section. The final news we want to talk about is that 17-year-old young lady, Devonese Nelson, who was killed in Denhamtown. And according to the Jamaica Gleaner, the Kingston Western Police have upgraded to wanted the status of a man previously listed as a person of interest in the killing of her. He is 17-year-old Eric Brando Murdoch. The child is 4 months old. Murdoch was given until 6 o'clock Monday evening to turn himself in. However, up to press time, he remained at large. Another man, Shaquille Stanberry from Bottom Pen in Glendavon, St. James, has been listed as person of interest in the matter. Tevin Cross, who was a person of interest, turned himself in Monday and remained in custody. Cross is Murdoch's uncle. The nude body of Nelson, who was also a student, was found with a gunshot wound in the head at about 11:30 p.m. on Sunday in an apartment in King's Heights Housing Scheme Complex in Denhamtown. The 10th grade Denhamtown High School student lived on North Street. However, she reportedly went to the location to visit Murdoch, who lives with his uncle. Now, we want to ask anybody who might have known Brando to call the police or advise Brando to turn himself in. Because after committing such a cruel act against a 17-year-old who was his baby mother, was left a 4-month-old child without a mother. At 4 months, a lot of kids are still on breast milk. And he has robbed the child of getting breast milk from the mother. Whatever she could have done to him for him to commit such an act against him, against her. We asked him this morning. Tevin Cross turned himself in. He's been interrogated by the police. But Brando who is the killer, decide he's not obeying police orders. Well, we all know how Western Kingston is run and operated. So if the police don't get him, somewhere along the line, somebody else will. We have seen video circulating of our friend crying uncontrollable and saying, oh, this youngster used to beat her friend. Because some of these men believe that they are assigned to a woman, And some of these men believe that one woman must be with them for the rest of their life. And they believe that they control the person. And if the person decides to leave, their next mission is to take their life. Which in this situation, based on what we are hearing, was not the case. This was just a case where they had a very toxic relationship. I don't know if when she turned up at his house, what transpired for him to take her life. But whatever transpired, this morning, Brando, you're wanted by the police. And we ask you to turn yourself in. Because there's no way a 17-year-old mother should be buried by her family members this morning because she was murdered by her child's father. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, look out for the children, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.